On the 11th day of Christmas, Rob Top gave to me Sakupen Circles by Nick24 and more, Supersonic by Zenthic Alpha and more, Awakening Horse by Juhao, Meow by Mr. GM 211, Ye Sang Hayeo by Leopis, Hidden in the Sand by ASBC Hazel, Chaos Airflow by Sumzar, Dark Travel by Jonathan GD, ICDX by Roadbos, Ultimate Demon Mix by Zobros, and Reverence by Womb and more. I cannot believe it. Oh my gosh, praise the Lord Jesus Christ.
Alright, so ASMR mic right now because low-key it's pretty loud in my house, so I'm just gonna do this even though it's gonna be quieter. Let's talk about this level, man, okay? So, this is my third try trying to do this because my last two tries were way too long. So, pre-drop's pretty chill. It does a good job at not being terribly boring even though it's a lot easier than the rest of parts. This little part right here is kinda hard. But like it's not that bad, man. Come on, yeah, you know, you should go one. Wait, there we go. Pink orb, I died there a lot. The ship, just do whatever works for you, honestly. Except right here, my recommendation: do a double click right here. You'll notice my 69 run, I did a single click, and it was a lot less consistent when I did that. When I switched to double click, it became really easy. You know, like never died there. Just hold on that slope for those and then do those 5 clicks. This part, very easy click pattern to get down, also just easy to sight read. Nothing to pre-drop, needs like that much explanation. Go late on this first click right here and you'll be good for the rest of it. And if you notice like you go a little early, maybe readjust and then click a little later on the parts, you know. Here, just click a little bit late here so you can get that, and this doesn't happen. Are you ready? Like that. Go late. I'd say buffer, yeah, definitely buffer this so you don't have any possibility of hitting the gear. These 2 clicks are kind of hard, but like they're not that bad. It's not like detrimental, I guess, if you die to these. Yeah, they're not bad. Just do whatever works here. I know some people do that. If it works for you better, go for it. Now, for holding from the slope, I didn't like holding from the slope. I did it every now and then in an attempt when I was like bored, but I just don't like it because you don't get the muscle memory really right here because the click is so far away from the release. So if you have this, it's very easy. You just get that muscle memory down in your head a lot better. So I like doing that a lot more. Just clicking right on the part, even if you can't do this part auto. Like with auto, it's fine. It's worth it. It's by far worth it in my opinion. And then first 3 clicks are pretty chill. You get them down pretty easily. And then talk about this. This is the hardest click for me because it's the start of like the succession of clicks here. So once you get this one down, the rest of the muscle memory flows pretty well, to be honest. But I died here a lot, so just make sure you get good at that. If you get good at that one, you can initiate the rest of muscle memory well. Except for like maybe this click or the last one. None of these were too bad. Though, like, it's the second hardest part of the level, but it gets very consistent. I probably did this like 6 times in a row at one point. And this click I died to a lot more often than some of the prior clicks. After the first like really tough click, that first like kind of release then click, just because it's a longer click and it's a lot different, so it's different and throw off my muscle memory sometimes, going either early or too late. It's a bummer to die there, but it's okay. Spam, just make sure you have a good, adequate release here. Make sure you don't go too high, especially in the middle clicks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's pretty chill, nothing too complicated. The duel. Let's talk about the duel a little bit, alright? Now, the duel, towards the end of my journey of Scoop Circles, duel got very consistent, like the last few streams. But before that, there were a lot of days where I was just terrible at it. I noticed one of the things I was doing a lot was I was clicking way too high, something like that, you know. And then eventually my clicks would be like that, and I was doing no clip runs. And I'm like, why am I messing it up so much? But it's because of holding way too high. So just make sure if that's happening to you, you just don't shoot your releases too high, man. You just do them nice and low, so like where the click pattern should be, you know. Also, let's see if we can do it. Okay. Anyways. Yeah, it's definitely, it's not the hardest part in the level, but the reason it's so hard, and you'll probably not pass it like that often, is just because it's so inconsistent. The 4 clicks are so hard. But you know, just like doing them in and of itself is a lot easier than like any other part of the level, probably. You know, just because it didn't take long, man, you know. But yeah, it's inconsistent just because. Oh, I stopped saying just because, bro. Oh my goodness. And stop. I also have to mention like the consistency. It's not just perfect consistency. Like 1, 2, 3, 4. The 4th click you gotta go a little earlier on. So you'll die to the last click a lot. Don't beat yourself up too much if you die there. It's okay. It's expected to happen because you know you go too early, you hit the slope. Go too early, hit the gear. Too late, you hit the slope. It's tough, but I have a video called Sakupen Circles Trainer on my channel. If you just listen to that over and over again, you kind of adapt the click pattern a little more in your mind. It helped me a little bit. Release here, and the click shouldn't be too difficult unless you're Pure Elf Secret, who died either here, here, or here 9 times in total, which is really stupid. But it really shouldn't be that bad, to be honest. I just had a skill issue with it for some reason. And then getting to here, 1, 2, 3. This was the hardest click for me just because the first click in the succession, you know, of the 3 clicks, and this is the second hardest click, and then this was the easiest click for me. I died here about 43 times. I died here about, well, actually, let me look at the numbers. Hold on. I died to the first click, which is 56, 44 times. The second one, which is 57, 19 times. The third one, which is 58, 11 times. So it just kind of gets easier as you get through this, you know. But this got very consistent for me. Once I passed the duel, I usually had a really good chance of getting some doubles, especially if I was like really locked that session. The spam, whatever floats your boat. If you like alternating more like that or something, go for it. You know, it's not that bad. Oh, wait, best player? No, I just couldn't. Oh, that's unfortunate. I switched to start pause when I started alternating, but yeah. I just did 5 clicks. I died an embarrassing amount of times, though. I'm not gonna lie. I'll check the numbers. So 59's the first click, 61's the last click, 60's in between those. So I died there 20 times, which is just stupid. I died the duel 20, or the spam 20 times. It's low-key, was not hard for me. I just choked it a bunch. So make sure you have it locked in. This part, just make sure you don't do that. So click fast. 6 XP. First double click. It's okay if you die here because it's the first click in the succession. Once again, from muscle memory. So you might die here a lot. The first actual click into it like this, I never died there. That gets pretty chill. But yeah, it's one of the easier clicks in it, except for the second and the 5th one. This one's like in the middle of difficulty. This one, the second one, you just gotta micro release, double click it, kinda, you know, you just gotta do it fast. I died here 6 times, which is really stupid. I also died 67 6 times. 69, this is the second hardest double click, but I only died here 3 times for some reason. I don't know, because it makes sense, bro. This one, just, you gotta stretch it out more. If you're dying here a lot, just really try to stretch it out more. It's also a thing I should mention. This is like the most awkward part I've played in any single level. Like a wave part, you know, it's so awkward, but once you learn it, it gets better, man. Definitely helps to learn this with accuracy. Just kind of go through the run and see what doubles you're messing up and see how you need to not mess them up. Getting it down is very strange. I used to use hardware that would, like, after playing this level like a lot, only 6 XP straight for a while, it would make my keys feel like flat for whatever reason. And it was annoying, but K70 has been really good with that. And the Sailor's been pretty good too, but the K70's definitely been better for it. Of course, here K70, which is the keyboard I beat this on. So 69 double click, stretch it out so you don't just do that. That was how I died there the first time. 70 double click. I think this is the hardest double click. Time I got 86, I actually fluked from 69 times too, and then I died at 75 times after that, unfortunately. 1 death was here, 1 death was here, but the 3 other ones were right here. Probably because I was going too fast and then dying like that. For some reason, when I was going too fast with it, I would go later. but when I went a little slower and more majestically, that was a term I used to help me perform this part for whatever reason, I was able to do it more consistently. And then the last double click, I never died here. Just make sure you're doing it fast enough. Like, it's pretty hard to accidentally do it too fast, so just kind of go like mostly as fast as you can. You'll probably be good. And then there you go. Last part. This click and release is very easy to engrave in your brain. Just make sure you're always going late enough on this click. This is gonna be too early if I kept holding there. Make sure I was going late enough. Just know you can like clip through the spikes a little bit, of course, because hitboxes are awesome. This click and release get engraved in your brain. And then that part was never too hard for me. I know people die to 76 here a little bit. Just make it feel natural. Make it feel. Stay calm when you're here. Try to stay calm. You know, just let it run. Let it rip. Spam. Just do something that's consistent and make sure you're releasing an accurate time here so you don't click into the ship portal and then die here. It's really unfortunate death to happen. And make sure you don't start spamming too early. If you have trouble like tracking your dual spam in this part, what I'd do is I'd place a dual close portal, whatever it's called, right here, and just practice spamming it normally with one wave. No, just in the 2 space, 3 times speed, big wave gap. And just adapt that click pattern over to the dual, and it's pretty chill from there. Last part, I'd say don't hold here. It's gonna make it a little awkward, especially if you accidentally miss it. Because then you could also like do that too. Just go there. Just do whatever works for you. That's all I did. Just basically that, or I'd like do that. That's how I entered it. I usually just kind of adapt to this part myself, kind of like sight reading it almost. Just however I entered, but you should be able to get pretty consistent entries with this. And just do something similar like that. And then don't die to 86 like how I did. Just don't panic and go too early. That's really what happened. Just be something nice and natural like that. Then careful entering the straight fly, and then once you enter you can probably bang it out. This is the one reason I don't. This is like my least favorite part level though, low-key, because they spammed all stupid portals. So if you're like you're a little high in one part, you can just get by it. It's silly. So just hit it out, whatever click pattern works for you, and GG. That's it. All right, subscribe, I guess. I don't know. That's it. Bye.